everyone, my name is Faith, and today I am doing my first ever video on this channel. In this channel, I'm basically going to be doing lifestyle content, vlogs, crochet videos, and just trying new things. In today's video, I basically want to start the channel off in the new year with an everything I crocheted in the year 2024 video. So I'm going to be showing everything I made, stuff that I prepped for the market, bags, pillows, and other items. So let's get into the video. Okay, I am at my couch now and I have everything laid out that I've crocheted this year. I'm just going to give everything in the categories of what they are, like by different animal types and stuff. First thing I have is chickens. I have 4 of these little chickens. I actually gave one to my physical therapist, so there was 5, but there's not anymore. I also have a big chicken. He is being sold for $20 because he did take me quite a while back when I was a beginner. Going with the theme of jumbo items, I also have this jumbo mallard. I plan on changing his arms because I don't really like the way the wings turned out, but he is also $20 and I have one of him. The next thing I have is these broncos or brontosauruses. I have 3 purples. Oh, never mind. I have 2 purples. These are them. They are very cute and very derpy, I guess I would say. I also have 3 blues. So I did 2 of them without blush, and the other one I did blush on him, but it was really hard to get blush on him because I kept messing up the stitching on accident, so I didn't do blush on any of the other ones. And I also have a red one. He is the smallest for some reason. The size difference is insane. Next I have leggy frogs. So I made these last year at the beginning of the year, back when I was inexperienced. So they're not stuffed super great and the arms are a little bit like coiled up. But I made this one more recently and he is so cute. I give him blush and I wish I would have used slightly bigger eyes because they are kind of non-existent. But I think he's really cute and I like the long body on him. I call him a long body leggy frog, and my sister thinks he's absolutely adorable, and I agree. I'm probably gonna make more like him in like a lighter green and a darker green and give them blush with bigger eyes. I feel like that would be so cute, and they can definitely be a bestseller at the market if I do that, in my opinion. Next I have bees. I actually have a lot of these things in keychains as well, so that includes bees, but I'm just going to show everything that's regular sized and then I'm going to show the keychains last. So this is a bee I made last year. He's just a regular yellow and black bee. I did the wings the way my sister showed me and they're not as cute as my new technique, which I like best, but that's just for the keychains. He's $20 because he's like kind of jumbo, but he's not super big and he didn't take a long time either. The next thing I have is the smaller version of the jumbo bee. These are just like the regular or little bees. I have pink and black, 2 of these. I also have a different variation, which is the medium pink and white, 2 of those as well. And the last one I have is a light pink and white. This is personally my least favorite because the colors are just too similar and don't contrast well, whereas the black and pink contrast great and you can just really tell that it's supposed to be a bee. I actually did the pink and black for a certain sports team I'm representing with the colors. If you guys know what sports team this is, and I'll just give you a hint, it's a soccer team, then leave it in the comments because this is my favorite soccer team. I did these the day before the market, just threw them together last second, trying to see if they'd sell. And I think they're really cute, but the only problem with this one is that this strawberry, you can't see the seeds because they're white on pink and it's just too similar. This one, on the other hand, is not even a strawberry. It's practically a pine berry, which is basically a piece of fruit in nature that I've never heard of until recently that is like a reverse strawberry. It's got red seeds on a pink berry. I think that's absolutely cool that I figured that out after I made this because I was like, what even is this? And then I realized it's an actual fruit. Next I have loafies, or loaf cats as people like to call them. This is my jumbo loafie. He is a little bit misshapen because he's not stuffed fully, but I think he's pretty cute for my first attempt. They're meant to look like kind of like an ugly cat, if that makes sense, but they're also so ugly that it's cute. My friend told me that at least. He is my massive one. I was gonna sell him for $25, I believe. The tag fell off though. though. I also made a mini one that was purple that got sold at the market, but this is essentially what it's supposed to look like. Just a little loaf cat with a cute little tail sticking up and an ugly, cute face, if that makes sense. His whiskers got a little bit messed up though, but yeah, I had a purple one, got sold. I made a mint one. I'm planning on making a whole army of loaf cats to sell at the market because I feel like I only brought one and it sold, and I also only brought 2 of the turtles. They both sold. So the things that I brought the least of happen to be like the best sellers, if that makes sense, because I only made 1 or 2 and they sold out. So I hopefully, if I make more loaf cats and more turtles next time, they will do better. I want anyone in the comments to guess right now what this is before I reveal, because it's kind of obvious, but it's also kind of not if you don't know what it is. I'm gonna tell you guys on 3. This is an axolotl. This one kind of looks like a Minecraft axolotl, which I'm not 100% sure what that's supposed to look like because I haven't played Minecraft in literally years. I think he's pretty cute. I actually sold one of these at the market. I have 4 of these. I have a cream and purple, a cream and pink, and also a red and pink one, which my sister said it looks like a sweet tart, which I can't exactly deny. He does kind of look like a sweet tart. I was selling those for 15, and yeah, I think they're really cute. I'm probably not gonna make more for the next market though because I have plans on making other things I think will sell better, although they are adorable. Next we have mushies. I made a lot of these before I was more experienced, so they look kind of derpy to say the least. This one, for instance, has a massive forehead. I also have a couple pink and purple ones here. They're not my personal favorite because I feel like the bobble stitch arms and legs just didn't turn out super great. They're too tight, and also they look better with seeds in their heads, and these don't have seeds. Plus, they're just too small. And also, another nitpick, I don't like the white. It's just too much of a contrast with the other colors. Here are my updated mushy boys that I made more recently. I used cream instead of white, so the color's not as harsh and it looks more like a mushroom in my opinion. And I also did red and green, which look more like mushroom colors. Plus, I used seeds in the heads, and I feel like that really throws it over the top. And to throw one more win at these mushy boys versus those mushy boys, the bobble stitches for the arms and legs are way less tight. So overall, these are definitely my favorite, and I will be continuing to make these for the next market. Pandas. These are kind of a failed project in my opinion because 2 out of 3 of these that I made do not look quite right. For instance, this one, I put the eyes and mouth on the row above what I was supposed to. And another thing I don't like is the color changes. You can see right behind his legs and ears and everything where the color change was. Plus, he's just a little misshapen, didn't stuff him good enough, and the bobble stitches look wonky. Only 1 out of these 3, in my opinion, looks good. This is the first one I made. He looks even worse than the color changes because he was the first attempt and I didn't know how to do the color changes quite right on him. And this is the last one I made. He is the best looking out of the bunch, although I still don't know how all these would sell if I made them again. So if I make pandas again, I probably will only make a couple to experiment to see if they would sell. And after that, I doubt I'll make them again because they're honestly not the best project in my opinion. The next thing I have is actually not a market project. It's just something I made in my house for fun. It is this adorable little duck that's on a hanger. He's hanging on like a vine. The only problem is that he kind of falls over when you hold the vine at the top, but I was planning on sewing the vines to his head where it kind of holds like this. It's meant to be a car window hanger to go around your rear view mirror and just like hang in your car, but I think he kind of needs a little bit of altering before he can do that, considering he falls flat on his face. Next thing I have are these adorable little octos. I love these so much. I found this pattern off of YouTube by someone named Jonah Martinez. I believe that's how you pronounce the name. I'm going to link that in the description if you guys want to go make them. They are so easy. It takes like 10 to 20 minutes. I feel like my average time is like 15 minutes, especially if I'm doing something while I'm making them. It takes kind of, a little bit longer if I'm distracted, but I think they're absolutely adorable. I have them in blue. I have 3 of these because at the market I just wanted to kind of make like 3 of each color to kind of see how it would sell. Also have 2 purples because one of the purples did sell at the market, and I have 3 pinks as well. So adorable. And my personal favorite of the bunch is these little mint ones. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. I actually only had those 4 colors at the market, but as of recent, and by recent I mean yesterday, I was market prepping for the next market finally, and I decided to make some coral colored ones. These ones also are really cute. I feel like these are my second favorite to the mint because the mint and the coral look more like actual octopus colors rather than the pink, the blue, the purple, but I definitely think that this is the most octopus looking color. I just like the mint more because it just is the cutest color in my opinion for them. I really want to make an absolute army for the next market. I was planning on making at least like 20 more of these on top of what I already have, and I was gonna make a whole display for them and charge $10 because these are one of the cheapest, cutest, tiniest items I have. And I feel like if I sell these for $10 or somewhere between 5 and 10 possibly, if the 10 is too much, then I think people will definitely buy these up like crazy. I have one jellyfish. Every jellyfish attempt I tried to do turned out really bad. So this was kind of a freestyle. I don't know the exact pattern I did for his head or his tentacles or anything because it was kind of a mistake. I was literally just trying to see if I could still crochet after I had failed so many attempts and was like not good at all. I was just trying to test my like actual abilities that I didn't have, and somehow he kind of turned out okay. He's pretty cute, but I definitely could do better if I try to make a jellyfish now that I've actually honed in my abilities on crocheting. Next I have whales, and bear with me, there are a lot of these and they are not the greatest. I actually started making stuffed animals with whales pretty much. That was like the main thing I was making in the beginning when I was learning. So every single one of them looks different. They're all different colors and the eyes are different placement and all that. But what I really mean by that is that they all have like different sized foreheads. Like some of them are pretty massive, like look at him. I also have a nitpick with this pattern and the way they make the fins because it looks like an ear. Like he looks like a fish with ears. So I have them in purple, pink, yellow, all of that. I don't feel like I need to sit here and show all of them because they are quite hideous. I even have this one that has like a flat head. It doesn't make any sense why he looks like that. The first keychain I have is actually this adorable whale pattern. This is my favorite thing I've made in keychains, and one of my favorite projects in total that I've ever made because this pattern, they don't look like ears for the fins. First of all, it looks like an actual fin. The tail is adorable. The little blush is so cute, and he's just absolutely squishable. I have 3 of these in blue. I have one pink one. This was the first project that I did on the whale, so he looks a little wonky compared to the others. I also have a purple one that is a little wonky as well. The eyes are just not placed right. That's the main issue. And then I have these adorable green color. This is my favorite color on the whales with the pink blush. It just looks so cute. Last but not least, I have it in purple. I just think all of these whales in every color is just so cute, especially all the colors other than pink, because if you have it pink, you can't have the pink blush. And I think the blush just makes the whale, it just like sends the cuteness through the roof, in my opinion. Are these Octos. I personally wouldn't do this pattern again because I don't like the way that the tentacles look or the way you sew up the bottom. It just doesn't look right to me. But I had ended up making 2 of these, so I will be trying to sell these at the next market, but not making any more, sadly. Bee keychains. I've tried this in multiple different variations. First, I tried it with acrylic. I think he looks pretty good, but it's not the best looking bee I've ever done. I've also done this in the thicker fluffy yarn with the same pattern as that. The wings are just way too big. I used a size 5 hook to make the wings and it just doesn't look right because I used a smaller hook to make the actual bee. And the third variation of bee I have are these little ones, also made by the same pattern creator who made the Octo tutorial, Jonah Martinez. I love both of these tutorials by her. These are so cute. I absolutely love these bees more than any other bee tutorial I've ever made because the wings are just so much easier and they actually look pretty cute. If I could just get the bubble stitches a little bit more puffy, I feel like they would look perfect. I have the black and yellow and the brown and yellow, which my sister was making in this color scheme, and I thought it was pretty cute, so I tried it as well. This is an unfinished project as of now because I have not added arms and legs yet, but they are little mallard ducks. The tutorial I used, I don't believe they actually had arms and legs on them. They just look like this, like a little bean. My sister added arms and legs to hers that she made, and I think that is so much cuter. So I will be adding arms and legs to these. I just haven't done it yet. Strawberries. The same pattern I used to make the big berries, I used first to make little keychain berries. These ones are actually red with white seeds, so they're officially strawberries. I don't really like the way that the top piece sews up onto it, but other than that, I think they are so cute. If I could just figure out a little way to fix all the holes in it because the acrylic yarn just doesn't want to stay together for some reason. The stuffing is showing through a bit. If I could just fix that, I feel like they could be so cute and definitely be a bestseller. So I have a really small whale. He is extremely small and is made with acrylic yarn. He is the same pattern as all the other whales, but I used acrylic yarn and a really small hook, so that's why he looks so miniature. The last keychain I have are these adorable little poppets that are mushy boy poppets. Basically, these mushroom poppets do this. The yarn's a little stiff, so it doesn't want to like fully work, but that's just how you do it. I also put seeds on these and they look so cute. I even gave this one blush, which I don't really think the blush looks right on the white version of this, but yeah, they're pretty cute. Next, we are getting into jumbo items. The first thing I have is this giant bunny that I was trying to sell at the market for $90. He took me 2.5 skeins of yarn, I believe, half a bag of stuffing, or it might have been a whole bag, still a little blank on that. And he took me about like 10 hours to make. So I feel like $90 is a fair price, although nobody really wanted to buy a $90 ginormous bunny. He is about 1 foot tall. I got the tutorial from YouTube off of Mahum Crochets. You guys probably know her crochet tutorials by now if you watch crochet videos. And she has this really cute bunny pattern that went like viral. I think it was a year ago. I made it and I used slightly bigger yarn and I think the same hook that she used, but mine ended up massive compared to hers. Hers was supposed to be like this big, about 1 foot tall. Next, I have this Ninja Turtle that I made for a crochet secret Santa gift. Long story short, I was in a draw with my mom, my sister, and my friend, and I got my mom. I was thinking, what better thing could I make her than a Ninja Turtle, right? So even though it was a $20 gift exchange, I was thinking, oh, he might take me like 4 hours. I could do like a $40 present, right? Wrong. He took me like 10 hours. He's got 9 pieces I had to sew on, which sewing absolutely kills me inside. And he literally took me, I think, 10 hours. So this would be worth $100 normally for a $20 Secret Santa gift exchange. Long story short, I actually love him. Other than his head being like slightly to the side for some reason. I don't know why. I just like sewed it on a little bit wrong because I'm not super great at sewing. But other than that, I definitely think he is adorable with his big forehead and all. And my mom loved him, so it was worth it. I made this little fruit pouches a couple months ago. This is a little change purse fruit pouch. It's meant to be like a green apple, I think. I also have this in a lemon little one and a peach little one. Although I don't know where the lemon one went, I do have the peach one here. I usually wouldn't use neon colors when I crochet because I just don't really like neon. I prefer softer colors, but this neon like coral color with the neon green just looks perfect for like a little peach drawstring. I've also made a bigger pouch. This one is with the fluffy yarn, so it's kind of harder to open, but it is pretty cute and I feel like you could fit so many things in this. You could literally fit like an entire bag of makeup or like your phone or pretty much anything that you'd want to carry inside of a backpack or something. It actually kind of looks like a lemon because at the bottom it pokes out due to it being the fluffy yarn. And I definitely think it's cute, but I prefer the acrylic ones because they're meant to be little change purses, right? So I feel like this one is kind of something I wouldn't make again. I have a messenger bag. I also got this off of Mahum Crochet's channel. Hers has pockets and I was going to make pockets for it, but I didn't end up adding them yet. This was actually a failed attempt to make the bunny one that she had in the video. I was planning on making new pockets, but as of now, it is currently half finished. I've sewed all the pieces together and made the strap and everything, but I still have yet to make the pockets and I also wanted to line it. So once I do that, I will definitely be rocking this cute shoulder messenger bag out. My sister also wrote her own messenger bag tutorial because she crochets as well, and she's been seeing messenger bags everywhere on Pinterest. Thought she would make her own bag and she gave me the tutorial. This one actually is a crossbody. I had made the straps on this one too small, that's why it ended up being a shoulder strap bag instead of a crossbody. But this one I made sure to make the chain extra long on the strap. And I did black frills on this one. I'm not gonna put pockets because the flap is already so far over, I don't have room for pockets. My sister also put a little bow on it to be cutesy because why not? The last thing that I made in the year 2024 is this corn. I was planning on making him for Thanksgiving as a little joke because no one in my family brought corn to Thanksgiving, and I was like, what if I crocheted a corn and brought him? That didn't end up happening. I kind of procrastinated too long and didn't do that. Ended up making him a little while later, and I think he is the cutest thing ever. I want to sell this if I do like an Etsy or like a shop for crochet. I want to sell him really bad. Not him, but like another version, like make more corns. My mom even suggested that I make smaller versions of corn and sell them as well, so I might do that. He is actually like the only item that I've made that I've actually decided to keep because I just don't think I could sell him at this point. That is officially everything I made in 2024, and since I just wanted to do a little bonus right here, I'm going to show you guys 2 things that I made this year so far, because I haven't been crocheting as intensely this year, but I thought I would go ahead and show what I've made. First of all, I have this little pouch that I made, also off of Mahun's channel. I love her tutorials, so if you want some cute tutorials, things to make, go check out her channel. It's got a little heart, and you have this little piece that goes over the heart to close it, and I essentially just keep my crochet hooks and stitch markers and everything in here. It just keeps it all together, where when I need to crochet, I don't have to go look for like 3 different things. My crochet hook, my stitch marker, and my sewing needle, they're all in one place. The last thing I have to show today, and also the most recent thing I've crocheted, is this giant strawberry pillow. I actually have been seeing this on YouTube and Pinterest for like 2 years now, and I've been wanting to make several of these for my bed and the couches, but I could not find a pattern and I couldn't like get myself to make it. Finally, I actually did make it, and I found a really good pattern. Next time I make one of these though, I do plan on sewing the leaf pieces down, because I don't like the way they flap around like that. And also I'm going to be using a smaller hook, because using the size 8 hook left a lot of holes in it. So I'm going to be using a size 5. It will be slightly smaller of a pillow, but I still think it'll be really cute. I also have a plan to use light pink yarn for the strawberry and have it like dipped in chocolate by doing like a brown halfway through the pattern. And I feel like that would be really cute. That is all I have for you guys today. Everything I crocheted in 2024 and a little bonus of things I've crocheted this year. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to like it and subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos. Bye.